Hi everyone, how are you doing today? Happy Christmas Eve if you celebrate Christmas. Happy Flossmas Day 24. It is the 24th day of December. I can't believe it already. I keep saying that all month, but this month is flying by. It's been crazy how quick the year has gone. So, needless to say, it's December 24th already. So, I hope you are all finding time for yourselves and stitching and crafting and knitting and enjoying this unusual holiday season. So, it is what it is. Today is an exceptionally dreary day outside, even though right now it looks pretty sunny. Uh, it's really not. It's very gray and dreary out there. It's not raining yet, but it's supposed to rain tonight along with some extremely strong winds tonight, I guess in the ballpark of 60 miles an hour. So it's going to be an interesting Christmas this year. I currently don't have my light on that I usually use because right now it is shining on my Christmas cacti there, Thanksgiving cactus, my large Thanksgiving cactus. I am trying an experiment to see if by giving it some more light that it will produce more buds or blooms. So I was watching Trish over at 3L Threads, and she had one of her filming umbrellas shown on the plants, and now all of a sudden her cacti has a whole bunch of blooms or buds coming. So I was like, well, maybe mine just needs some more light and it will produce. I would love for that plant to get an overabundance of blooms. I've never had, since it's grown big, I've never been able to get it to bloom well. It will only usually have like 3 or 4 blooms at a time, and then it just kind of fizzles out, and then later on, a month later, it'll have 3 or 4 more blooms. Never been filled with a multitude of blooms. So I'm hoping that by giving it some extra light, we'll see. It's an experiment. So hopefully we will wish for the best. All right, I think this is going to be a fairly quick video today. I don't have a whole lot to show you. Tonight I have, and I'm probably not going to be working a lot tonight. Earlier today I did film a video on all of my finishes, my completed works in knitting and cross stitch from 2020. That will be scheduled to post on Saturday. So if you're interested in those kind of videos, that will post on Saturday. I will also be filming a video on my current projects that will be carrying over into 2021. That will be another video posting sometime next week. And then also another video on my plans and resolutions for 2021. So if you love those kind of videos, be on the lookout for them in the coming week. Between now and New Year's, I will be posting all 3 of those. So, yeah, tonight I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of stitching. It's been a productive day for me here today, but a little bit of stitching, and then tonight I have Christmas Eve service. I have to go down to the church. We are doing it virtually, but the organist and I, who is in my bubble, will be at the church. He's, my best friend that I hang out with all the time, that I talk about having dinner and knitting at his place and stuff like that. So we will be going down to the church and streaming the music and portion from the church. Everyone else will be in their own homes, and we will have a Christmas Eve service tonight. And then I think we're going to be going back to his place and having dinner and probably watching a movie. Tomorrow I need to get up and finish cleaning my house, because then he's going to come over here and we're going to make our Christmas dinner, turkey and mashed potatoes and stuffing and corn, and just kind of hang out and chill, because there's not really too much else to do. Probably watch a couple movies tomorrow. I will do some crafting, and we'll go from there. So right now, what do I have to show you? So I did work on my shawl that I've been showing you last night. I worked on it a little bit, not a whole lot, but this is the Pay It Forward shawl from Wolf and Fawn Knits, designed by Nat Raidwolf. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, so I apologize. And again, I am using the yarns that I bought from Nina's Hand Dyed. There is her tag. This is what was on the skein of yarn. We have the Lost Key, which is the dark gray. Oh, I love this color. The dark gray that has like spots of rust and lighter grays and whatnot. Absolutely love that color. This is in a sport. She calls this her everyday sport, which is a 100% superwash merino. It's fingering-esque. And then I have the Blue Fusion, one of a kind. This is in her twist sock yarn. So this is a 80% merino, superwash merino, 20% nylon. And it's showing up, well, actually it's pretty close there. It's slightly greenish more than what it is blue, than what it's showing here. It's like that nice blue, but almost like aqua blue, where there's like tonals of green and stuff in there, ever so slightly. And here is my progress so far. So again, let me get the strands out of there. There we go. Actually, that's showing up really, really well. So again, I'm just working on the next big blue section. I have a bunch more rows of that to go. I'll probably be working on this tonight because it's super simple. It's just garter stitch, garter stitch, garter stitch, couple pickup, couple increases every row, and that's about it. Really loving how this is turning out. Again, I had said initially whenever I started this, I was originally going to have the gray, the Lost Key, be the main color, and the blue be the contrasting color, but Caroline convinced me to switch it up and do it the other way, and I really am enjoying how this is looking with it being switched like that. Again, I have a mistake down here, or what we can call creative liberties, where I read the pattern wrong. So this second row of garter stitch in the gray should have actually been the blue, and then another row of a stripe of garter gray in here. But it's perfectly fine. I still like it the way I still like it, and yeah, it's looking really well. So there is my pay it forward shawl so far. I don't think I'm going to get this done in 2020. I didn't talk about it being finished in 2020. So I do expect to get this done fairly early on in 2021. This I'm housing in one of my Caroline Evertote bags. Which is right up my alley this is like a gray and black and yellow, because those are my colors, gray and yellow, flannel fleece, and then inside she put a yellow floral design. One of my favorite bags of hers. Then, whoop, I need to keep things organized because my house I'm trying to clean as I go, and like as I've been filming these videos, my house has gotten kind of crazy with the amount of just stuff piling up and laying around because I've been talking about so many things. I've been starting so many new things, which is just so unusual for me. But that's neither here nor there today. So the other thing I worked on was my buzzard talk. This is my sentimental picture designs that I got from my mom. Again, because she stitched them for my dad and had them hanging above his office desk. I'm going to do something similar. They're not going to, and I already stitched this one. And I'm currently working on the I don't need all these problems. However, I think there needs to be the word of in there. I don't need all of these problems. Let me know what you think. I'm very tempted because there's plenty of room in there to stitch the word of. So I'm very tempted to make it a little bit more grammatically correct, at least grammatically correct in my eyes, and putting the word of. So let me know in the comment section what you think, if I should do that or not. So this is the second of the patterns that I'm doing. This is was released in 1986. Again, this one was released in 1985. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure. Yes, that is correct. So this, again, I'm stitching this on a 28 count green gray from XJU Designs. You can find her on Etsy. And I'm currently working all day today. I've been working on this large wing. And it's taken me forever. Like, I don't mind large blocks of color, but this one's starting to get annoying. So here is the progress so far. And as you can see, I already had the body done yesterday. I talked about that. Then last night, I went ahead and did the orange feet and the wing over here and a little part of the wing up in here. So now I'm working on the large section of the wing. I'm trying to do color completing as much as possible. I keep saying green. The orange and this light cream color is completely done. So now all I have left to do of this color, the wing color, is 17 more rows here. And then there's the hand that comes down over his face over here. I think I'm probably going to do all of that in color complete. Not sure. I keep saying that. But my plan is, I did talk about this today in my finish video, even though it's not finished yet. It will be finished by December 31st. I am putting that deadline on me. And I'm probably going to work on this pretty much monogamous until this is done. I really want to get this done so I can get them both hung up in my office in 2021. Because they will both be able to fit in a standard probably 8x10 frame. So I'll probably just buy 8x10 frames at Hobby Lobby or somewhere like that and go from there. So again, this is a 28 count gray-green Lugana from XJU Designs. It is a Lugana. And I'm stitching this two strands over 2 on the 28 count. So there you go, 2 strands over 2. Sorry, I'm trying to keep the light from getting in your way here. That is taking care of my plant right now. So that is my progress today. Again, I'll be working on this throughout the weekend, especially tomorrow. Maybe I'll have a finish by Saturday. I don't know. I would love to. And then I can focus on other stitching pieces that I want to stitch between now. I would really like to get started on that winter scene, the winter snowman design that I talked about. Was it yesterday or the day before? It wasn't yesterday. It was probably Tuesday that I spoke about. That I'm going to put on the blue fabric. I would love to get that started between now and the end of the year. So I may throw a few stitches in that over the weekend. Other than that, that is all I have to show for you today. I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas, happy holidays or happy season tide. If you are not celebrating Christmas, find some time for yourself. I hope you all find lots of time for stitching and some time for family if you're able to be with your family. And until we see each other tomorrow, as always, don't forget to always be creative.